Hi everybody, Alexander here, Highland DDC. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to be giving you guys a day 16 update of Fixed Blade February. So it's been really fun. I've really enjoyed this challenge. The last challenge that I did, the last 30-day challenge I did was at the Spyderco Shaman. My son's birth kind of cut it short, which was really exciting. I still love the Shaman. But these challenges, these 30-day challenges are very difficult, especially for a reviewer, especially for somebody who is as vocal as I am. I think it puts a lot of pressure on an individual, especially myself, to like really put some stuff out there that's really meaningful, because especially if I'm going to be using one knife the whole month of February, I want to be able to capture the essence of that. I haven't really put a whole lot of like hard use videos and stuff of the knife, because whenever I'm at work, it's very impractical for me to pull out my phone and record me cutting a zip tie. I just don't see the use in doing that. I really don't. It's just impractical, and honestly, I could see how it could easily look like it would be scripted, and I don't want to be a scripted type of person. I'll try to put out some more stuff. I did a little reel of the apple. It was a pretty cool reel. I like the voiceover feature that Instagram lets you use. So anyways, let's get into it. This is the Boker AK1 in RWL 34 steel. It's only had one sharpening, and that's kind of what today's review, the update's going to be of this. I will tell you the biggest issue I have with this thing is concealment. I didn't realize it would be such a big deal to conceal something like this, but I think with the sheath that I was given with this knife makes it easier, because it rides pretty tall. I'll try and show you guys. It rides like there's deep, and then I can slip it up a little bit, and then I can put my shirt down, and then it's no factor. It gets covered up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get it in the shot. I can't quite see you guys. So yeah, it is an issue, but like, let's say I go to church, I'll wear a shirt tucked in, and then I'll wear like a button down that's not tucked in, so I can kind of conceal it a little bit better. Whenever I'm going to pick up my son from school, I don't want to have a pocket knife, a fixed blade straight out in the open, so same issue. I'll untuck my shirt and cover it up just a little bit. And I think that's probably the biggest issue. I can get another sheath for it. It's just going to take time to either get it made, because I have to send the knife off, or I can go to another route for some people who are already making it. But then again, that still puts me 2 weeks out, and February will be over by that point. So I've just dedicated myself to this carry for the month, and honestly, that's my only hang-up about it. The second hang-up will actually be the sub-challenge that I've given myself of only carrying these pliers. I carried these for 2 weeks straight, and then I've carried these for the first week, the first 7 days. These are my pliers, slip joint pliers, and then for 7 days I carried this configuration, which I just wanted to change things up for a little bit more, something different. So anyways, I carried the 5-inch knife picks and my Tale of Knives standard slip, and I hated it. It's just not my favorite way of carrying a pair of pliers. I like carrying these in my pocket, if anything, but this configuration, this setup just didn't work for me. I was able to use the pliers that we were working on, one of those lockers, those like 2-panel lockers where you can put like, you can lock it up inside your office or something. It's like a filing cabinet. But anyways, the locking mechanism, the handle that switches the poles to go up and lock inside, the frame was bent a little bit, so I was able to use these and bend the frame in a little bit. And the cotter pin, these work really well for cotter pins. So you stick the little cotter pin inside the drilled out hole, then you pull the cotter pins around, and you're good. These work perfectly for that. But I ended up switching back to these for the rest of the month, because these, I love the slip joint pair of pliers. They can do no wrong, in my opinion. Even just today, we were having to clean out a sub pump area that got a lot of mud built up, so we use a ditch witch vac unit, And getting that manhole off is sometimes tricky because the bars that you would use to hook into and pull up, sometimes they're just messed up. So your best bet is to kind of pry, get this in there, and then you can lift off the lid. Anyways, there is that. So let's talk more. As far as a pocket check, I got home, I got my keys, I have my Refine Co. pen, Valley Leatherworks wallet. This has been my main carry because I really don't want to ruin my Wilhelm leather wallet, and this is a very minimal profile. Once I start getting more cash, like hard cash, I'll start carrying this a little bit less, carrying the Wilhelm a little bit more. And then bandana and chapstick, and then of course on the hip is going to be the Boker AK1. So this RWL still has been very good to me. Just today during lunch, you know, I did kind of drop it a little bit. I don't know if that's a broken tip or a messed up tip or what. I forgot what I did yesterday, but I think I dropped it just straight down onto the ground. So here's another thing that I wanted to show you guys. I haven't sharpened this thing, I said that earlier, but I'm gonna follow up. I've only sharpened it once, and it was paper cutting sharp. So let's kind of see where it's at after 16 days of, let's call it regular use. I'm not gonna say hard use. I'm not hard using this thing like I thought I would, but we'll see where we're at. So far, I mean, that was a first good cut, a good first cut. Let's go. Not really getting any hang-ups, except for maybe in the middle. There we go. I'll pick all this stuff up later. Kind of rolls. Sorry. I know this isn't the best paper to test this on, but I'm getting hung up somewhere in the middle. But you see, there we go. And it may also be because this paper isn't as rigid as regular copy paper. So here we go. Oh yeah, that kind of almost got it. So it's still cutting pretty good. But let's go ahead and sharpen it up a little bit. I'm not gonna spend an hour to do this, but I wanted to show you guys. This is my Worksharp Field sharpener, but this is the Benchmade model, as you can see. It's got a lot of use on it. This is what I use primarily. I had a whetstone that I bought from Cabela's, but as you can see, the ceramic rod's got use on it. Need to clean it off. My diamonds are very well worn in, the diamond plates, especially on this side. This side, not so much. I don't use it a lot, but the strop compound is just toast. There's nothing left on there. I still kind of run it a little bit, but that's about it. So yeah, I'm gonna set it to the course on this, but let's go ahead and give this a good sharpening. Usually on this one, I start at 5 and I just make my progressions going the other way at 5. The bevel is not extremely even because I tried doing this with the dogleg stones that I had, the diamond dogleg 4-inch stones, and I decided that no, this is what I wanted to do. I forgot how many passes that was. So here we go. We go down to 4. And it's really cool because it does have this little sharpening choil right before the plunge grind, so it makes sharpening very easy. I will say that. Comfortable. It makes sharpening comfortable, so you're not like Spyderco's. You have to fuss with their plunge grind and that weird no sharpening choil area. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I thought I would sharpen this a lot more, but this RWL34 has been a treat. It's been very good to me, and I like it. They say it's comparable to 154 CM. I don't know if that's CPM 154 or if it's 154 CPM, whatever. But it's been working very well for me. It's really good for food prep. Me and Alyssa here, we make a lot of smoked sausage and breakfast sausage, and it's just kind of one of the main staples in our thing, and this thing just takes care of it. I have been using my pinch grip a little bit better for control, but yeah, I'm just trying to be a lot more mindful because you guys are very supportive in this, giving me really good advice. Now I'm going back and forth with very light strokes, pretty much just letting the weight of the blade take over, and then I'll hit it with the coarse. And there's no rhyme or reason to why I choose the numbers that I do when it comes to passes on these things, but it's just 1, 1. Yeah, the burrs on this side of the blade. So come back over, and I'm doing very light strokes. Very light strokes. I'm not even like pinching the actual scales of the knife hard at all, just so I'm not putting any unnecessary pressure on the blade. Very lightly. There's the burr on this side. Okay, so we're going to try this again. Very light strokes, back and forth. Trying to deburr what I've been doing on the coarser side. We're on the fine side now. Really trying to get everything going. So it's really fun. This is a really good shout out to the Worksharp Field sharpener. It's tried and true. Okay, bud. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try and use the strop.
Daddy.
What, bud? Give me a second, okay?
I opened it up on my own.
Okay, good boy. Daddy's recording a video, okay? Let's come on and say hi. Come on in and say hi.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello.
Sorry, we're recording a video real quick. We're recording a quick video. Give me just a moment. So yeah, now we're gonna do a real quick paper cut test. Oh yeah, that's real nice.
This should be yours.
There we go.
No,
It is. It's good as new. There we go. So, sorry for that. My son, he has anyways, guys, God bless you all. Thank you for watching. Peace.